Okay, this is a great question that came up to me from one of our buyers. And so the question is, can any business that is out there for sale be covered by the SBA? So an SBA loan. And so I'm going to tell you right now, every financial institution has their own nuances. I'm going to repeat myself. Every financial institution has their own nuances. So just because you go to a bank, your local bank, and you apply for an SBA loan and they reject you, does not mean that every bank is going to reject you. So what you want to do is ask around before you start submitting loans all over the place, because that's going to be a little damaging. So don't do that. So you want to ask around. You want to find out from some business owners in your community or from some leaders in your community and ask them if they have a good referral for someone that can help you get a business loan to make a purchase on a business. And again, every financial institution has their own nuances. A lot of times when we run into a buyer who has been rejected a couple times, we'll send them to a financial broker who sources several financial institutions to get the loan. And that usually is very helpful to that buyer, because then the information is funneled to one person and they have a collective resource of financial institutions that they then will refer to and get that person the best available financial institution to help them out. So to answer the question, there is no yes or no. Will the SBA finance every business that's for sale? There is no yes or no. It just depends on the financial institution. And a lot of times they want you to put a significant amount of down payment because they want to know that you have skin in the game. The alternative to that, there is an alternative to that. The alternative to that is to work out a sweet owner finance deal. So that's incumbent upon you as the buyer to be able to present a nice owner finance proposition, right? So that the owner gets a little more kickback in order to finance your transaction. And so that happens a lot, but you got to make that attractive for the seller. This shouldn't benefit the buyer. The benefit to you is you don't have to go through a bank. The seller is putting the risk, right? The seller's fronting that risk. So therefore, you should make this very attractive to the seller. You should as a buyer. The seller should not compromise because they're financing you, okay? Just because you're buying that business. Hey, I'm Kat Ramirez, CEO and founder of 10X Business Broker. We help businesses exit with a huge ROI. So if you're thinking about selling your business, if you need a business valuation, please reach out to me. And again, happy to help anybody, happy to answer any questions. You got this.